One thing that should be a concern for us is that if I'm going to the bathroom and I'm wetting a piece of toilet paper, that's probably a sign that I'm not cleaning myself correctly. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Dayan, I must have heard you incorrectly. No.
Istinja, Jama'at al-Muslimin, it is compulsory for a person that urinated or he had a number one or a number two, like we say. It is wajib that he must what? Make istinja. It's permissible for you to use either the hajar on its own or the water on its own or the hajar and the water. The sunnah of istinja is first to wipe and then to wash. If someone just want to use the hajar, what is the hajar? Something that is pure, something that is solid, something that will remove the najasa, and something that is not honorable. It's permissible for you to only use the toilet paper or that hajar only, but then there are conditions for that. Nothing else foreign or a foreign object must actually attach itself to that najasa. By using a wet wipe, you're actually putting something foreign. Many people, they make the mistake, they wipe, but they wipe with what? A wet wipe. The moment you're going to put wetness onto it, putting a what? A foreign object onto it. And the moment you put a foreign object onto it, then you have to wash it with water. So a wet wipe won't work. So you either use toilet paper just clean, or you use toilet paper with water or water. It's not that it's wrong, it's haram. No, you can use a wet wipe, you can use a wet toilet paper. But the thing is that is not considered as istinja. Meaning if you go make salah like that, your salah won't be permissible, because you did not make istinja. So using a wet wipe is going to necessitate that you must use water now after that. So it's fine, but that is not considered as istinja. But by using a toilet paper, now you're getting the sunnah of what? Using first like a hajar, that will now be considered as a hajar. And then if you use water after that, you're adding to the sunnahs of your istinja.